What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a video about this beast, Ford F-150. This is not just a regular Ford F-150, this is the Lightning version. This is the first electric pickup from Ford, and we're happy to do a review. As you guys know, the fuel prices are going up. It's really expensive for the past, I don't know, couple months. It's gone above $5–6, but this beast will save you up some money on the fuel. But everyone asks, what's the range on this thing? So it differs from versions of this Ford F-150. This version goes 320 miles in one charge, and the charges usually goes for like 10 hours, 10.1 hours. And this beast is a 4x4, so it's able to carry a lot of weight. As we talked about, 426 horsepower. It also goes 71 miles in the city and 68 miles in highway. So yeah, this beast is pretty sick. It's in blue color. That's what makes it a little bit more better looking, I would say. There are different colors like red ones and white ones. Let's open up the hood. We would like to press this button twice for open up the hood of this car. That's the front of the car. If you guys want to put like a suitcase, you guys would be able to hook some things here. So we have an outlet. We have 4 outlets. We have one USB-C port, and then we have the one USB 3 port. That's really great to charge your stuff. Let's say if you're going out to film something, if you're a videographer just like me, filmmaker, if you want to charge your cameras, you could just charge most of your equipment here, like the gimbals, the cameras, and all that. So that's really good, but the only downside to that is that will decrease your range in the car, obviously. And also there's a button here, so during the nighttime, if you can't see anything down here, you could press this and then be able to see at night. That is the front of this car. And this also has a 360-degree camera, so you could see all around the truck itself. So this range, the 320-mile range, is called the Lariat version, and this is how you would charge the truck. You just plug it in here and leave it overnight. When you're sleeping, it will charge throughout the night. As we could see, there's like cameras right on the bottom of this mirror, and then we open up the door. As we could see, we have the speakers. The brand is called B&O. I guess this is the brand that's working with Ford F-150. And the buttons are similar to the past versions of it. And we have the open hook here. We just press this and then open the door. So this is a 5-seater Ford F-150 electric. So we could fit 5 people in this car. I would think this would do an amazing job as a family car too, and especially if you live in the suburbs, you would have to do a lot of construction stuff. So for the past 2 years, I've been living in the suburbs and I've been doing a lot of construction stuff, and I think like this truck is an amazing thing for a suburb because you might be able to load woods and then just a bunch of tools in this car without worrying the interior destruction of the car. You know, you could just put anything behind. And obviously we have a whole ruler here. It goes from inches to centimeters. So if you're trying to cut something, I guess you would be able to measure it up without having to pull out any measuring tape. And another good thing about the exterior is that you don't have to jump, you know, to get into this truck. You just step up and then come up here, and then you could start loading your you know, pickup truck with a bunch of materials you need for like home renovations or anything like that. Coming down here, we also have, this is the AC 240V, 7.2 kilowatt, and then we have 2 wall chargers, and then another 2 here. So we have in total of 4 here, and then 4 there, so 8. Damn, that's a lot of charging. And then we have a button to turn on the light here. That is the exterior of the Ford F-150. One crazy thing with that is you don't have to lift it up and then do manual labor of like closing it. You could either press this or just like lift up a little bit, and then it will close on its own. And that's crazy. We have another camera over here. So this part is basically if you're trying to get an RV, you could just hook it up, the electrical parts, and then, you know, go on a road trip with your RV. Before we get into the driver's side, I want to talk about the wheels. So these 4 wheels are 20-inch wheels. Coming into the truck, like any truck, there's a handle coming in and sitting down. This is pretty crazy. And we also have this whole armrest that turns into like a table, like so you could eat food, read a magazine while you're resting, while you're not driving, obviously. This thing whole extends and then you could just have your meal inside the car. And this whole thing is just like a armrest. And then I would imagine we have storage unit beneath our armrest. So coming down here, we have electrical ways to control the steering wheel. So it's all automated, it's not manual. You don't have to like knock the lever down so you could pull it. It's just all with buttons. And the interesting thing is the gear, you could just like hide the gear out of the car and it will go into a cup holder. And then you could shift the gear as you go, reverse, neutral, and drive. We go back in parking, we press this button and then it just hides the lever. And the steering wheel is pretty amazing. So we have the cruise control, we have the lane assist, and then it has the detection system to see the car in front of you. So right now it has a 76% charge with 235-mile range. Sunroof opens pretty great. And then on this driver and passenger side, see if we could further open it. Okay, I guess it just opens in this side, the front side. We have cup holders. We have 2 cup holders. If we get this lever up, we'll have the 3rd cup holder. And there's like wireless charging here also. We could just wirelessly put our phone here to charge. Also has the Apple CarPlay, and we have this 12-inch screen. I believe it's 12-inch, and we could control our AC, we could control our heat, we could control the heat of the steering wheel and our seats also. This is amazing. All right, so we could just leave our phone to charge, and then this will bring up our map through the phone into the screen, and then we could just go ahead and drive this thing. So let's take this beast out on a drive, but before that, let me talk about everything else it has. So what's more important is for this to be like really comfortable for your family, for your wife and kids or siblings. You would want to sit and then have a really comfortable position here, and it's really comfortable, let me tell you. They could also charge their phones. There's 1 USB-C port, 1 USB 3 port, and there's like a 1 outlet. This car has so many outlets I can't even like fathom. And you could control the heat of your car too. So the passenger side of the rear end of the car are also heated. It also has 2 more cup holders right here. All right, so we're done with the interior review of this car. I would love to take this car on a drive, so let's do that right now. What I felt about this car, it has the dynamic braking like all the other electric cars. So if you just like press the gas and then let go, it usually stops, and that's pretty great. I really like that. It's still something to get used to in electric cars or cars in general that have the dynamic braking. From what I could see from the screen is also great. You could see your whole Google Maps, you could listen to your Apple Music, and you could control everything out of this display here while you're operating the car. One thing I forgot to mention, that this car doesn't really go 320 miles an hour. It goes around 280 or 270 because some of the screen it will eat up the battery of the car. All right, guys, so this is the part of the car where I really wanted to mention. This car is a beast. I really love this car, especially like being able to drive around the country or in the city. This will do an amazing job. I will be on the market to buy one of these, maybe hopefully soon, because I really respect what Ford is doing innovating for the pickup truck and then the electrical car community. So if you guys really enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and share, and comment down below if you guys want to see more reviews like this, test driving a car or reviewing cars on the internet. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, like and share. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's go.